Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to start. If you could all take your seats and turn your cell phones off, please. Welcome to the 2010 Connecticut Attorney General debate. My name is Jeff Forte. I'm the publisher of the Connecticut Law Tribune. Tonight's debate is being presented by the Connecticut Law Tribune and the University of Connecticut School of Law, and is being sponsored by LexisNexis. Tonight's debate is being video recorded by CTN and webcasted live from the Connecticut Law Tribune website, ctlawtribune.com, compliments of Brandon Smith reporting and video. At this time, I would like to call to the stage the Dean of the University of Connecticut School of Law and Chief Panelist for tonight's debate, Jeremy Paul.
On behalf of the University of Connecticut School of Law, I'd like to welcome all of those in our audience here tonight and all of those of you watching out on cyberspace to tonight's debate between the candidates for Attorney General of the state of Connecticut, Republican Martha Dean and Democrat George Jepsen. I'd like to thank Jeff Forte and the Connecticut Law Tribune for co-sponsoring this debate with us. We look forward to an exciting evening. I will introduce the candidates in a moment, but before I do that, let me take a moment first to introduce our panelists who will be joining me in asking the questions tonight, and I'll tell you a little bit about the ground rules for tonight's debate. On our panel is Tom Sheffy, senior writer for the Connecticut Law Tribune, Mark Pasniokis, Capitol Bureau Chief for the Connecticut Mirror, an online publication, and Jan Manan, who is the president of the Student Bar Association here at the University of Connecticut School of Law. Also, our timekeeper for the night is Michael Chase, who is the executive director of the Connecticut Moot Court Board. The order of the candidates was determined by coin toss, and questions will alternate between one candidate and another. Each candidate will have 2 minutes for an opening statement, after which I will ask an opening question, and again, each candidate will have 2 minutes. The questions will then proceed from panelist to panelist, with each candidate having 90 seconds to respond, and then each candidate will be given a 60-second opportunity for rebuttal, and then at the discretion of the candidate, if they so choose, they may seek a 30-second rejoinder, which I will grant liberally as long as I don't feel as though one candidate is getting more time than another candidate. Also, during the debate, each candidate will have 30 seconds if they so choose for a point of clarification. Following the questions, there will be a lightning round in which each candidate will be given a series of very short questions, 5 seconds to respond, and the only acceptable answers will be yes, no, pass, and not an AG issue. After that, each candidate will have an opportunity to ask the other one question, for which there'll be a 90-second response and a 30-second rebuttal, and then we'll move on to closing remarks. So now, without further ado, let me introduce our candidates for tonight's debate. George Jepsen graduated from Dartmouth College in 1976 and earned his JD and Master's in Public Policy from Harvard University in 1982. For 10 years, he served as general counsel to Carpenters Local 2010 in Norwalk, and for 5 years each after that, he was an attorney with the Hartford law firm of Shipman and Goodwin and the Stanford law firm of Abate and Fox. Since 2003, he has been of counsel with the Hartford law firm of Cowdery, Ecker, and Murphy. Attorney Jepsen served 16 years as a member of the Connecticut General Assembly, the final 6 of which he was the Senate Majority Leader. He was chairman of the Democratic Party from 2003 to 2005, and its nominee for lieutenant governor in 2002. Please join me in welcoming George Jepsen. Martha Dean is a 1982 graduate of Wellesley College and a 1986 graduate of the University of Connecticut School of Law, where she was an editor of the Law Review. She worked as an attorney at the Hartford law firms of Uptake, Kelly, and Spellacy from 1986 to 1988, and Robinson and Cole from 1990 to 1994, before opening her own law practice in Hartford in 1994. She was the Republican nominee for Attorney General in 2002 and is the co-founder of the Hartford Lawyers Chapter of the Federalist Society for Law and Public Policy Studies. In addition to her membership in the Connecticut Bar, she is a member of the Bar for the United States District Court of Connecticut, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, and the United States Supreme Court. Please join me in welcoming Martha Dean.